Hello everybody, my name is Salty and welcome to my review on the Battle of Saleucami set. It has a set number of 75037 and includes 183 pieces. This set had a retail price of $15 in the US, £15 in the UK and €20 in Europe. It released in 2014, is no longer available and did include 5 minifigures, and you can see all 5 of those in front of you now. So now let's get a closer look up on those 5. First minifigure up is the Battle Droid, but you may notice that there is a grey sloped piece right here. Now this is not included with the minifigure, however this little stand is. Now there are 4 of these in the set for all of the droids. There are ones that come with the Super Battle Droids, and there is one for the STAP and the other Battle Droid that is included in the set. Yes, there are 2 Battle Droids, one of them has 2 bent arms, and one of them has got a bent arm and a straight arm, as you can see in front of you. Now the one in front of you does have a medium blaster rifle, as you can see in front of you. It's the same Battle Droid that is in every other LEGO Star Wars set, except the early ones which had 2 curved arms, and it does have a stud on the back. Now this stand is made up of 2 pieces, a brownish plate and a dark bluish grey 4x4 piece. But as you can see, this just allows it to stand up on any surface. Like I can put it on the wood surface over there, or I can attach it to the studs on here, so it can just stand up, and it does work really well with the other part of this set, which I will display later. These Super Battle Droids, there are 2 of, and they do include the 2 straight arms as opposed to the 1 straight arm and 1 wrist rocket arm. It does have the same stand as the normal Battle Droid, has the same mould as the regular Super Battle Droid that you've seen in, I'm sure you've seen in plenty of other Star Wars sets. But yeah, that is the Super Battle Droid, very nice. If I can attach it, Jesus Christ, okay, if I can attach it, it is a very nice minifigure to include in the set. Now the only non-droid in this set, minifigure wise, is this BARC trooper. Now with the red markings you can see on him, that shows that he's part of the 91st Recon Corps of the Clone Army, kind of like the 501st is a different legion, the 212th is a different legion. He is the part of the 91st Recon Corps. Now this BARC trooper specifically has been later revealed to be Commander Neyo, the clone trooper in charge of this battalion, and this clone battalion it was being led by Jedi Stas Ali, who was killed during Odyssey 6 by Commander Neyo, as you can see in front of you. Now taking off his helmet, you will see he does have the more realistic clone trooper face, the angry clone face, which is seen in all clone troopers as of the time of filming this. And as you can see, he does have very nice leg printing and torso printing, and 1 red arm and 1 white arm. He does have a regular medium-sized blaster rifle, and also very detailed back printing, which is different to the regular Phase 2 clone printing. He does have the same helmet, however he does have a different print on it to most of the other Phase 2 clone troopers. Now the first build in this set is the STAP. Now this is a very detailed STAP Starfighter. As you can see, I did add this blue bit here. This isn't actually supposed to be here. It's just a spare piece on the set. It's supposed to be like that, but I did add it so that you can have like a kind of little stand for the Battle Droid, or whoever takes hold of this STAP. But yeah, it is very detailed. It does include this little clear piece and this base so that it can stand here or anywhere. And I just took apart the... oh no, I took apart the thing. Urgh. There we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, that is the STAP included in the set. Now the main feature of the set is the scenery here, which is all on hinge pieces, so you can either have it all straight up, or you can have it more so the piece doesn't fall off, or you can have it more spread out. Now you can have your it's called Battle Droid here, just stood in this little place back here, as well as your super battle droids. They just slot in to the 2x2 slot, and then are hiding in the cover, which is provided by this little bit of scenery. There is a sticker on the front of it, right there, to show the damage done by the Republic to it. Now if you wanted to, you could take your battle droid out and you could put in your STAP. However, I don't really see the point in that, because the STAP wouldn't really need the cover considering it's a giant flying vehicle. Well, not giant, but yeah, it's a lot harder to see than the little battle droid you see in front of you. But yeah, that is the cover part of it, but that is not the only thing included in this set. There is also something else. And that something else, to go along with your BARC Trooper, or Commander Neyo as it was later established, is the BARC Speeder. Now this BARC Speeder is different to previous iterations, as it does have a giant cannon on the front of it. Now this is to integrate the spring-loaded shooter feature, however it does kind of make it look like there is just a attachment on top of the speeder. So if you really wanted, you could take off these tiles on the top and just place them on this bit here, where the spring-loaded shooter is. Now this does come with 3 of these missile pieces, and you just load it by putting them upright, so these little fin bits upwards in here, and you can see that there is where you press onto your spring-loaded shooter. You can have Commander Neyo sit here and held onto his what they call handlebars and drills to drive his BARC Speeder, his little underview with the clear round bit, and on top you can see there is a sticker, and there is one sticker here and one sticker here. Now this is very similar to some other BARC Speeders, especially the one recently Battle Pack that was released a few years prior to this. And if you want to see the spring-loaded shooter, it does work quite easy. You just press on the back of this and it shoots. You can reload it when you do so. You could also shoot it against the droids and make them fall over to count them as being knocked out or destroyed, if you want to use a set for play like that. But yeah, that is the BARC Speeder in the set. Overall, this is a really nice set. I do really like the inclusion of the BARC Speeder and the STAP, as those are 2 very good vehicles which can be seen. Well, the BARC Speeder was seen in a battle pack, but the STAP wasn't seen. It hasn't been seen in many sets, especially not a battle pack that was released anytime recently to the release of this set. Now in 2020 there is going to be a new version of the BARC Speeder which is similar to the BARC Speeder and Sidecar set, which I do not own, but hopefully will at some point. But yeah, that's it for this review. It's a very nice set and I do really like it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Goodbye.